Greetings from beyond the fabric of reality. I'm Scythe, bringing you another episode of Fate Extra. I keep forgetting what I'm playing. 4 days remain. Morning. I've been too preoccupied with the conversation with Ronnie yesterday to gather information. Not good. What is the matter? You don't look too well. A very warm voice envelops my poor frazzled soul in an embrace. It wasn't nice of me to do so, but I happened to overhear you and that girl talking yesterday. I have pondered why you give off a different vibe than the other masters as well. Are you still worried about what she said? I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because there's no sense in being uncertain of yourself. I do not believe many people are ever self-aware. Can't you accept not knowing as a part of your identity? I guess. Make it part of my identity? What in the world? Good day, then. I was pretty sure I read that correctly. Leo left before I could come up with a witty retort. However, his servant sends off a look back my way. His eyes seem to be saying, "You've been given good advice. Don't waste it." Though his eyes veer cheerfully, it's not without an air of pity and condensation of evilness. It is now the evening. What Leo told me earlier has been dominating my thoughts. It's about what I can do right now. That's right, for now, I'm a master involved in the Holy Grail War. Since that is the only clue I have to my identity, I should do whatever I can to understand it. Maybe if I compare myself with the masters I've faced, I'll learn something about myself. Let's remember Dan. I'm trying thinking about Dan. He was a soldier, a magus who could interface with the digital world and at night. He denounced underhanded methods and respected etiquette, and he faced me head on. Since I don't remember anything from before I lost my memories, I'll think of him like my father. Even now, his back is a symbol. His words are a guidepost. There's no shame in regret or losing your way, but never forsake the path which you've chosen. He was right. Even though my memory has obscured and I have yet to find a purpose in fighting, those words still resonate within me. But no words can change the fact that while I may be ready to face the future, my past still remains lost. Or maybe I might not even... Are you still worried about that, my master? I think that you're wonderful just the way you are. Although, I have to applaud your earnest desire to rediscover your origins. So no need to hurry, but if you do find your answers, you'll tell me, won't you? Of course, Caster. Something about how she said all that kind of irked me, but I can't doubt her sincerity. Blah. The fact that I want to know who I am. I want to know where I came from. I want to know what there is for me. You might get some answers if you talk to everyone around you. I'm just saying. Even the one girl that says that for herself, the only way to know oneself is to understand the others. Caster might be onto something. Talking to others might give me some insight to my true self. But for now, I should go to the nurse's office. I want to check on Rin. Maybe pick up some info as well. Yeah, but first I'm gonna go see if Caster has anything new to say. Not like I perfected any major amount of battles, but it's worth checking.
ご主人様、おめでとうございます。総合資産がミドルクラスと認められました。これで今日から小金持ちです。
Yay! Middle class! I think you get this event after collecting 1,000 amount of the monies.
やっぱりお金の手触りはたまりませんね。
And then there's another one at 400. But it's not consecutive money, you need to gain it over the course of the game.
電子マネーでもあればあるだけ嬉しいです。だからなんだって話ですけど、ムーンセルはケチなので、この程度の称号じゃ電報一つよこしません。
I do care, sort of.
大きな金額になるまで声一つかけてこないとか、どこの銀行屋だって話ですよ。
I guess.
そんな話はどうでもいいとして、お買い物に行きましょう。お買い物。
But there's not that much to buy.
ねえご主人様、毛皮のコートは趣味が悪いので、上等な反物でも買ってくださいね。
Okay. Yeah, I'm not into the whole fur thing. I should go talk to Rin. Oh, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Luna, something urgent has come up. You have to help me. Okay. You're my hero, I mean it. I decided to try my hand at cooking and whip up a feast. I thought it'd make the perfect dish, but the system labeled that as a bug to move it somewhere. Rumor has it my culinary tour de force is languishing in the arena, awaiting deletion. If it isn't recovered today, it'll be sent to the dustbin of history. Please, you must hurry! I'm crying! Anyway, talk to Rin. Concerned about Rin, I head towards the nurse's office. When I round the corner to where the beds are, I see Rin poring through a large tome. She made herself at home, with several more big books stacked near her side. She could care less about soccer, obvious discomfort at the way she's claimed the area, but she's an NPC, why should she care? Oh, you're here. What's wrong? You look like a child with a teething fever. Is she hinting that I'm the sick one, not her? If she's made a full recovery, I'm astonished. Although, come to think about it, worrying about Rin was dumb in the first place. I investigated recovery methods. Unlike you, I don't waste mental energy pointlessly worrying. You've been driving yourself crazy trying to figure out why you don't have any memories, right? Don't be an idiot. If there's a question you can't answer, don't beat yourself up over it. Bullseye. Yes, I want you to know who I am, but ultimately, it's so that I can find a purpose that satisfies Rin. I'll be sure not to get it. I'll be sure not to get my hopes up. Rin huffs loudly in disappointment as she thumbs through her book. It's no use. This drivel doesn't have a hint on how to convent the service rules. I guess I could spare a moment, if you have something to say. Rin flashes a look my way, so harsh I can hear the words. So what do you want? No need to be rude. I haven't been intending to share yesterday's events with her, but under that gauge I break down. If I know who I am, then I can tell Rin what I'm fighting for. Ronnie said I'm not human. So you've been thinking about that after all. Mumbling, she narrows her eyes. Unexpectedly, she doesn't seem to be annoyed with me. Maybe she knew this would come up. That's how it is. You advance 3 rounds, all without access to your memories or full Mega's abilities. That really shouldn't be possible. You're a real mystery, and I count myself intrigued. I must have been shocked by what Rin said, as the first words out of my mouth were, "I am a person. Fear me." Not even a Scalzi soap opera would have a line like that, but it sounded right to me. Anyway, Ronnie must be onto something. I can only conclude one thing. Rin hesitates, her eyes clouding over. Then she looks straight at me and leviates a cruel truth. Leviates. Damn it! Damn pronunciations! Anyway, I'll say this bluntly. Maybe you don't have a physical body. Ow. I don't have a body? Then the idea is so shocking that it takes me a second to even comprehend. What's so hard to understand? Although my soul is here, my body remains in the real world. It's the same for all the others, but maybe you were just ones and zeros from the start. That's why when you encounter firewalls, you pass through them without damaging your brain. If your brain's not connected, then it won't take damage. Get it? Right now, you're just data. No, wait. Just hang on a second. Oops, sorry, I scared you so much. What I mean by no physical body is that you can't connect to it. You had issues passing through the perims, right? That was probably when the disconnect happened. It must mean the link to your body was severed back then, and even progressed without being able to repair it. It's only logical that your memory is hazy, since it's been cut off from the database, your body. In fact, I'm impressed you didn't go into a panic. Most hackers would be crippled physiologically by an identity crisis of this magnitude. Yeah, I'd say I have a secure case of existential Angus. Existential. Alright, thank you, I think. But now I see, it's not that I don't have any memories, I just can't retrieve them. If that's the case, then I need to repair the broken link. Ha! Fat chance of you doing that on your own. Unless you happen to know another Class A hacker who has a time, interest, and owes you a lot of debt. Would that be you then? That's right, even knowing the cause of my amnesia, I don't know how to go about fixing it. How discouraging. I finally got a lead and all I can do is hang my head in defeat. Jeez! There's one right here! A hacker of remarkable ability and who's sort of your ally. I'm taking it back. She lend a hand? Rin? The girl who seems to hate me for my selfish and naive? Look, you trusted me, and on top of that, it's a huge deal that the link to your body is cut. It's been 3 weeks. If the body isn't if the link isn't repaired soon, your body on Earth will wither and die. And well, I hate for you to turn into a ghost and haunt me for not doing anything for you. While I'm analyzing the Seraph, I can search for your body. It may take some time, so be patient. Rin's going to help me relink with my body. That's the best news I heard all tournament! Yeah! I impulsively grasp Rin's hand and thank her for intensely. Don't grab me like that! It startled me, and it's not the proper way to say thanks. Rin grumbles for some reason. What a relief. Though, once I have my body back, this amnesia will end and I'll know who I am. Hooray! I'll learn why I entered this war, what my history is, what kind of life I lead. Once I know all these things, I will be able to fight with pride. Well, alright, I'll be sure to get as much out of you as I can. Do your best. I mean, it wouldn't sit right if you died before you gave me your answer. Thanks for saving. It wasn't sitting right that I hadn't thanked you either. You did that already, several times. I doubt I earned forgiveness. It seems more like she was cutting me some slack temporarily. Still, I'm glad she's being nice. She'd probably like it if I come back tomorrow. I'll work hard so I can answer her soon. To the arena! I have time. Besides, I'm just gonna get one thing from the arena. Probably some level. A level. Uh-oh. As I head toward the arena, I bump into little Ronnie at the doorway. Most likely she was there exploring. We'll have to fight? I stand at the ready, but little Ronnie doesn't seem interested in a tussle.
We meet again, you and me? I was watching you, which made me hungry. Oh, so very hungry.
おいしそうだね
Bright red ketchup and shiny, sunshiny yellow mustard. Yummy.
She has the conversation prowess of a broken child's toy, aka why I'm doing this high-pitched voice. Why did she enter this tournament anyway?
I entered because little Ronnie loves yummy things. But all the yummy things are always hiding. Little Ronnie doesn't eat anything that's not yummy, but little Ronnie is super duper happy with the happy sprinkles. Cause after 3 years, little Ronnie might finally get to eat something yummy.
3 years. There isn't any sense in telling her she's incomprehensible. I know she'll just keep talking anyway.
How the world has twisted an evil contortion to deal such a fate. Do not weep, Master of Caster. How cruel of this world to capture and strangle one's appetite.
Ow. This voice is always hard to do. I'm gonna die. Excuse me.
By all that means is holy. What a pure, untainted love this girl has. Who dare mock it? In the case of such devoutness, I cannot bear the divine Aegis that has been bestowed upon me. Sunlight in your anticipation, my wife, for soon there will be meat in your unsatisfied cavity.
Little Ronnie walks off, her servant rambling along behind her. Water. Need water. Problematic as her motive is. It actually does make sense. Insane fascination drives her. What is my motive? Will I find it? Did I even have one before I lost my memory? Did you catch that, Master? That servant may be a disciple of some sort of... or another. Did he say divine Aegis? There's no proof yet, but Caster says that this servant's identity may be linked to some religion. Matrix up! Now we stand with slight chance against them. Anyway, into the arena. I'm gonna at least level up once. What would I most likely run into? What? Okay, so there's one item we need to grab. I say that like I cut off myself and... I'm now returning to the episode randomly. Ah! Perfect! There we go. Actually aim for the enemy caster, not into the space, because I just wasted 30 SP for no reason. Hold on. Yeah, this looks right. turn! I could've just ran past it. Nice! Ow. Okay, I did not see that coming. Gotcha! Advantage! Now, things like this are what makes it easier. Although I'm not sure what it's going to use there, so I'm just going to smack it with a skill. Go, caster! Go, caster! Victory! Advantage! This is why I love Second Strike. Ah, a skill. Blocked. Do the stun. Ha 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 ha. Thinking. Yeah, I'm not going to use these for the rest of the... Besides, she's a caster. She should use her skills. Extra turn. Nice. Level up. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had that much cash. I should actually do something with it. Okay, where am I going for this? Oh, up this tunnel here. No? What? Where is it? Oh, I thought it would be here. Okay, I'm going to avoid you. No rare enemies today. I will go to this other way. Actually, I'm glad that there's no rare enemies. I don't want to fight that thing. Nor do I want to try and avoid it. Where the bloody hell is it? Perfect. Oh, this is irritating. Where is it? There it is. It's on this side of all things. Crab omelet! I need to buy more return crystals. It's now in the night. Cutting out 2 battles. It's still a pretty long episode. Whatever. I think that you're perfect as you are, Master. You don't need to rush into getting your memories back. But if that's your decision, I'll support you 100%. No, I'm not overcompensating for the fact you almost triggered a flag in the nurse's office. What? What did I do? Oh well. That's a high plus mark. Interesting. Tune in again for more Fate Extra.